Alright guys, so here we have the packaging for the Kensington PowerGuard. Now keep in mind this product does retail for $59 and it's available in black, which is the version I have right here, a silver, a white, and a blue as well. So let me go ahead and take it out of the box and show you what kind of stuff comes with it. Let's open it up. It has like a nice little magnetic kind of style box right there. Pop it open and then we have the battery pack. I'm going to take the different pieces out of here and show you what comes with it. So there we have the battery. Let's put that to the side. We have a card, and I'll show you exactly what that's for. It does have a micro USB, and this is what it uses to charge and sync. You can charge and sync with this case on your iPhone. Pretty short cord. It's probably about 6 inches long, maybe a foot. It's about a foot long, foot and a half maybe. So there we have their included micro USB. Has some manual information as well. That goes with that, and that's pretty much it. Just keep that closed up, put it to the side. So here we go, guys. This is a 1200 milliamp battery pack right here. So it'll give you about 4 hours of additional talk time. It's pretty lightweight, has a real smooth texture to it. It's only about 2.4 ounces or so, so it's pretty light. It has a real soft satin finish to it, real nice. As you can see here, it's pretty thick. It does add quite a bit of a little bit of bulk to the back of the iPhone, if you will, but it will give you quite a boost of power. So let me show you how exactly this works. It almost is like a frame type of case, like a bumper case. So if you see on the bottom here, there's like a little hole, you just stick your nail in there, and that pops off the actual frame. And so this frame snaps to the body of the housing of the battery, and your iPhone goes inside that. And you put this piece on the outside of that. So that's what holds it in place. Now it is a little bit loose. It does kind of it feels a little slightly loose whenever it is on your iPhone. So I will admit that. But for the most part, it was always very secure. My iPhone never this piece didn't pop off by accident or anything like that when I was using it. So, but it is one thing to take into consideration. Okay, let's go ahead and pop the iPhone in here, and you can see exactly how this works. So you take your iPhone. You just slide it into place right there. Take the frame, snap that around it, and you just work it around to where it snaps around there. So when the phone is in there, I'm not sure if you can hear this. Let me see if I can get this to come up. It does jiggle a little bit. There is a little bit of play in there when it is in the phone in the case. I'm not sure if you can hear that now. So it does jiggle a little bit. I wish it was a little bit tighter. I'm not sure why there's a little bit of room in there, but you can kind of feel it when you're using it. You kind of feel like it's moving forward and back a little bit inside there. So I kind of wish that the fit and finish on that was a little bit more tighter, more secure type of feeling. Overall, it doesn't affect the actual, the function of it. It still charges up your phone. You can still use it to make phone calls, all those types of things. It's just one of those types of, really attention to detail types of things I've noticed when I was using it. So you can kind of hear like a jiggle, like it does move a little bit inside there. So when it is inside the case, all the different things are pretty accessible. Headphone jack and our secondary microphone. There's a nice big opening there. Some plugs may not fit in there, but for the most part, I didn't have too much of an issue with my headphones. The standby switch is being covered up by a little plastic button, but you can feel the click through there. It's still kind of sensitive when you touch it, so no issues with that. Get to the side. Our silent switch is really easy to get to. Nice big opening right there, even for my big fingers. The volume up and down buttons are being covered up, but there's two plastic buttons right there, so it still allows you to click through and control the volume. Get to the bottom right here. Of course, the whole bottom section is blocked off because of it's plugged into the battery case. But like I said, you can sync using the micro USB, and it does have the speaker and microphone slots in the front right here, so you can still use it when making phone calls. People can still hear you just fine, and you can hear your ringer whenever it goes off with the speaker on the bottom. You can see the home button has not been covered up. Not too much of a lay on the table design here. There's no type of lip on the edge of it. It's pretty flat. So if you lay it straight down on the table, it will be touching the glass most likely. You do like this, okay? So there's not any kind of protective lip or anything on there protecting the front of the screen. So if you drop it face down, you could possibly crack it or smash it. Okay, let's get to the back here. We have a nice, really big, deep opening there, if you can see at the angle, for the camera. But the camera flash does not have any issues with, does not bounce off the edge of the case, like some cases do when using the camera. No problems with that whatsoever. As you can see here on the side, we do have a slot right here, and that's what this included card right here. It's basically the size of a credit card. So you don't have to just use this one. You can use any card or business card or whatever. But basically, when you have this right here, you can slip this into the back of the case, and it acts as like a little easel, if you will. So it allows you to watch your videos if you want to do it like that, or if you want to sideways like this, doing some FaceTime phone calls, watching movies on an airplane, whatever. You can actually stick any kind of credit card or business card or whatever in there, as long as it's sturdy enough, and it will hold it in place. So kind of a nice little option that they added in there. That's not something I've seen on any other battery cases, so really cool that they include that on there. So let's get over here to the power switch. So as you can see, the power switch is turned off. It's red right now. All you gotta do is switch it on, and now it's being charged up. Oops. It's now charging up my iPhone. See? So the thing about the switch though is it's so loose that I noticed sometimes when it was in my pocket I was accidentally pushing it on and turning it off. So even when you don't want to be using it, I wish that switch was a little bit stronger, so where it was a little bit harder, you know, not so easily to be just switching it on and off while it's in your pocket. So one kind of thing I did notice. It does have a status button here, so if you press this button, it will show you that, oh, I'm almost out of battery juice, but I do have a little bit of juice left in there. So it will kind of give you an indicator of how much battery life you got. So overall, guys, a really nice case. It retails for $60, so it's a little bit cheaper than some of the other battery cases out there. It does add a slight bit of bulk, but the actual weight factor is not too bad. Like I said, 2.4 ounces. It gives you 4 hours of additional talk time, and this battery in here is a 1200 milliamp battery. So really smooth, nice textured finish right there. With the exception of that kind of slight jiggle that I noticed when using this, I really love this battery case. It does a really good job of what it's supposed to do. It charges up your iPhone, and even when you don't need to be charging your iPhone up, you can still leave it inside here, and you won't. I don't think you'll be annoyed too much by the actual added additional bulk or size to it, because it's pretty streamlined and it's still pretty smooth, and it doesn't feel like it's really obvious that you have a battery pack on it. You tend to get used to it pretty quickly. So you can check this out on Kensington.com. Like I said, $59 is how much it costs. And go ahead and check that out, guys. If you personally own this yourself, and if you've been using this battery pack on your iPhone, why don't you post a comment below and tell us how your experience has been with it. I'd like to hear what you have to say. For now, guys, that's going to be it for me today. This has been another video review brought to you by BuyMeAnIPhone.com.